All right, good Dunning there. They updated YouTube, and all these new alerts show up on your phone. So, good Dunning. Welcome to another episode of Good Dunning, Suzette Sunnyverse. Good Dunning, and moving some. It's the same deck from this whole week, but that's what I'm being guided to use. So we're going to use it by Archangel Raphael here. So, good Dunning, everyone. Welcome. My name's Josh, Mr. Floyd. If you're new here, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for when I go live, which is generally just Monday, but it could be any other time at some point, and we will do a random live. But yeah, Monday through Friday at this time, we go live. So welcome, grateful. Let's reorganize. There we go. All right. Suzette, Bonnie, Millie, good Dunning, Hershey, Tina, I know Ralph, but I keep hearing references to Stuck in the Middle with You. Anyone listen to Dealer's Wheel? All right, so everybody grab your Dealer's Wheel album, and we can get stuck in the middle with you too. All right, good Dunning, folks. Tina, good Dunning. They're having too much fun. I see what a sprite with blonde hair like yours, a bit longer. Who is the ringleader? All right, guys, so welcome. Hershey, good Dunning. Yes, they're clearly very active in the house. They got Sir Cole growing and barking. They got me and Mo up spraying walls, smoking out the house. Oh, wow, favor. All right, so send favor to Mo's house there. Mo and Hershey there. There's some love and favor and clearing energies to both of them there. Good Dunning, Lindsay. Good Dunning. All right, Millie. All right, so welcome to Wednesday. Hump Day episode of Good Dunning. And if you missed last night, Laura B was live, so check that out. To Let's Spirit Guide is the channel name, and Laura B is the channel facilitator. And so last night Laura was live with her fourth show, sixth show, something like a fifth show, I think. So favor to that, and yeah, it felt weird not being live, but yeah. So Tuesday night live is kaput because Laura is Tuesday night, and we're not going to run over her. Tina, you are correct. Which one is yours? The redhead is giggling very hard. Karen, 500. Suki, good Dunning. All right, so welcome, guys. Have a hopefully you're having a great day, and we'll have a day as awesome as you are. And yeah, so yesterday's show got almost headed towards 300 views, and we don't ask questions; we just sit grateful. Heart Tacker, hi, hi, Heart. Welcome. So yeah, so we don't really question anything. We're just grateful that we got almost 300 views from one episode of Good. Yeah, Laura B was fire. If you missed the three card money at the end there, or her, if nothing else, watch the front end and the back end of Laura B there, and you too get your own readings. Honey Bunny, good Dunning. All right, welcome. Dig in the picture there. All right. So let's cut some cards here. Today is we've got the Emerald for some abundance. We're going to dash today and get some abundance, and then work for. So yeah, and see what changes can happen. We're going to ground into possible changes there, and don't forget there we have our meeting, a Zoom meeting for our newbies, our new show. There we go, directly after Truth Wave. We are going to have a Zoom meeting. Those of us in the new program that will be live, most likely this Sunday. So yeah, so don't forget there, Millie, and we have our Zoom call. So yeah, so you guys are. We'll find more out tomorrow. We thought the Zoom was yesterday, but it's actually tomorrow. So tomorrow we will have more information on our new show, new channel, and new, and more new. And so we have a meeting today to hash out the new. All right. So don't forget there, Millie. Perfect. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So yeah. So otherwise, guys, how's your universe? Everything's pretty peaceful here. We're just looking at beginning the process now that we've found some balance here of starting to look for new work, better work, and see what happens here. Well, you saw everything else, so I'm sure you can do it. You can do it, right? There you go. The guy who said that was in John. Well, I forget his name, but he was in every single Adam Sandler movie, and there's a "You Can Do It" in every Adam Sandler movie. If you didn't know that. All right. Aya, good dawning, Aya. Aya is the moderator over at the Michael Sandler's channel. There you go. Inspire Nation. So, Aya, good dawning. Nice to see you, beautiful soul. All right, so let's cut some cards here. It's better than cutting the mustard, right? As we say. But, so yeah. Let's see what we get as far as the energies for today. A2, good dawning. Fatima, blessings, Josh and everyone. Good dawning, Fatima. Keanu Reeves. Hey, I remember you. We kissed at the bar last night. There you go. Wow, this is interesting chat we have here. We'll let Keanu Reeves slide by. All right, so we take the bottom card as energetics. And Maiden Hurt. Hi. You know, all kinds of different in the chat today. All right. So we're going to take the top three and as our energetics for today and see what we get. We'll get this coffee out of the way. All righty. Jimena, good dawning. All right, so we've got, as far as cards go, today's first card is Resurrection, to begin again, and that's kind of exactly where I would be at in my universe, is rebirth, a resurrection, a beginning of agains in my universe, for sure. So rebirth, resurrection. So are you rebirthing? What are you rebirthing, and what is resurrecting or coming up in your universe? There we go. A coffee IV for my resurrection. There you go. All right, and then next we have Twin Flame or Soul Connection. So, all right. Gotta go. Take care, Lakeside. Much nice to see you there. Much love and favor there, Lakeside Laura. All right, have a great day. Thank you for stopping by, Lakeside. Love you. All right, so Twin Flame, Soul Connection. Short, thick, mentioned, but not dark. Who can shape shift, long, thin, but they want to be able to share space. If y'all can deal with it, then stay. They love y'all. All right. Okay. All right. So this is Twin Flame, Soul Connection. So who's coming in for you? Sometimes the Twin Flame is connecting with yourself as well, your masculine and your divine feminine, finding balance in the two. But in this case there, it's saying a soul connection of some fashion is coming in. So who knows, right? And next is Celebration. So the Cool in the Gang song, right? So celebrate good times. Find your joy. Can you find your joy? And what joy are? Henny, good dawning. Grateful to see you. So it's asking you to find your joy. And finally, and we'll recap all these here. Death. Ah! Dun, dun, dun. So death. What is dying in your universe? What shall die in your universe? What may die in your universe? Death. The final frontier. All right, so if we shuffle off against all these cards, woke up with it's been rainy and moist and cold, and so I woke up with a phlegmy throat. A resurrection, to begin again. So we're asking us to do a restart or begin again. In order to do so, it's asking us to find our twin flame connection. So either connecting with your divine masculine, or maybe somebody's coming into your universe, or maybe you're already with somebody and it's asking you to reconnect with them directly. But either way, there's a soul connection of some fashion coming in, whether that's with yourself or with somebody else. Celebrate good times. There you go. Find your joy. So it's asking you, once you find that connection, to celebrate it, which would lead to the death, not you're going to die or anything else, the death of your old life. There we go. All right, so your old life will die because you've been reborn. So notice this. The first card is resurrection, rebirth. I don't make this stuff up. I just see the signs, right? The last card, Death. Dun dun dun. Death. The final frontier. Right. So we have Rebirth, Mirroring Death. I don't make this stuff up. I'm just pulling the cards here, guys. So yeah, let's reborn. Wow. Thank you, Millie. Yeah, exactly. So today we have our meeting. We're going to discuss our new show and what the new show you shall see, hopefully, and what we shall be discussing and all of that. So you will hear more about all of that tomorrow. I thought it was yesterday but I realized I said it for this morning. So the meeting will be this stunning, and yeah, so we'll have more information on our new show, Nuestra Tabula Rasa, and what's going on, and the channel, and what we are posting and doing. And so, yeah, so look forward to that in the dawning tomorrow. Yes, ma'am, Tina, you're correct. Enjoy your time with them. So, yeah, we'll have more info on all of that for you, to you, and through you tomorrow in the dawning. Coffee, yes. Millie's getting her coffee IV right now. She's getting her infusion of coffee. And yeah, there you go. All right, so we're going to work with the curve cards. The old school cologne that you can find in the discount bin at Marshalls or TJ Maxx. There you go. All right, so Bunny's passing out coffee, and pass some to Millie. All right. Here we go, guys. All right, so what we're going to do, and if you haven't been with us before, what we do with the curve cards, it's real simple. We're just checking energetics, right? So we want to see, it's about fast energetics, fast intuition. And so that's what we do in the show. We're going to do some fast gratitude as well. And we'll do a hump day clearing for the rest of the week. Also, blessings, A2 and Shaggy Girl. I'm chugging mocha iced coffee through a straw. There you go. Any coffee drunk, it's like when you drink alcohol through a straw, you're supposed to get drunker, right? Theoretically, so maybe you get more caffeinated. Chai tea. This is instant coffee. Instantly pop. Not Sanka, but instant coffee. There you go. All right, here we go, guys. All right, so fast energetics. I know it's Wednesday already. Tomorrow is Thursday, and that's it. Crazy, ain't it? But Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, at least I have shifts with the other job, so that helps. Keep me on my toes. I have to go downtown twice, and then to Fiddler's Green on Saturday for an 11-hour shift from 3 p.m. to 2 a.m. So you can't argue with that. My Hershey Kiss cup. Oh, thank you for letting me see it, Mr. Floyd. Wait, here we go. Let me just, there we go. We get the other side too. Just don't drop it. There we go. Perfect. All right, so we're going to work with curve cards here. So from your end to mine, again, black or red, they're all aces. And then we'll do the suits. So if you are ready, and definitely tease me, please. Now, the crazy thing is I didn't actually get this from Hershey. This came from my ex, but she went I've been to Hershey, so that helps. But I'm not lying, at least. I was in Hershey in 1986, 87 or 88. All right, so here we go, guys. All right, so the curve cards, if you are ready, so am I, and what guessing red or black. And again, this is all about fast intuition, so if the shiznit ever did hit the fan, and they keep telling you it might, but they keep trying to gin up those energies, if you notice. But nothing. I ran. The big I country said something was going to happen last night. Nothing did. And then the president came in. Nothing. So give them your losh or not, but I'm not giving them any energy. But they keep wanting to try to take it. But all right, there we go. Is this black or red? Thank you, Millie. All right, this is 1, 2, and 3. Red. All right, ace of diamonds. We are going to change the chat filter. All messages. All right, there we go. That's better. All right, yes, you do Hershey. All right, so the next one. Is this black or is this red? 1,000. 1,000. 1,000. And be honest with yourself. Are you getting better or how's your intuition going? Clint, good dunning. All right, it is black. So ace of spades there. All right, so is this black or red? I don't even know when I flip it up. If I go to Hershey this year, I'll get one. I haven't been there in 5 years. There we go. All right, so we flip up the curve card here. Black or red? 1,000. 1,000. 1,000. All right, guys, here we go. All right, ace of hearts. So finally, then, we have 3 already out. So the last one you should know without physically doing so. It is partly memory test. And so, yes, ace of going to the club, right? The ace of clubs. All right, so let's speed through and do these suits. We'll give them 5 seconds a card. We're going to do black, same 3, 4 cards here. And we will do the suits instead. So there we go. All right, are you ready again? So we'll take 5 seconds, not 3 seconds, although those were about 5 seconds. And we'll do the suits. So here we go. Is this heart, diamond, clubs, or spades? 1,000. 2,000. Cat, good dunning. 3,000. 4,000. 5,000. All right, it is, if you had it correctly, the ace of spades. And let us know in the chat if you had it correct. All right, here's the next one. Which suit is that? We already had the spade out. So is this a heart, club, or a diamond? All right, we are going to the club. Ace of clubs. All right, that's 2 left. So we know that these 2 have already gone through. I'll give you a little cheat there. So we have the spade and the club and the reds, right? Or the black. So now we all have reds. So here we go, guys. So you have 50-50 chance. What suit is this? One 1,000? 2,000? Bleep. It's a bleep. All right. All right. Ready? All right. So what I can see on the screen there, 2 of you got it correct. 1 did not. The ace of diamonds. And finally, last, and of course, certainly not least, we have the final curve card, and that will be, you should already know this one. This is, if you don't know this card, then this is a memory test. What is, cat, good dunning. What is the, could it be hearts? There you go. Karen figured it out. All right. Lakeside, good dunning. Must switch to espresso. There you go. Hearts. All right. I left and came back. All right. Hi, Lottie. All right. So the ace of hearts. All right, guys. So we'll be doing the curve cards again tomorrow. Eventually, it'll get faster. You guys will get faster. It'll just be like, oh, there's the curve cards, heart, diamond, what have you. The idea, again, is simple, and it's the same thing that Victor's doing on Truthwave there. Victor on Truthwave is generating, he's giving you 3, Father Sky, Mother Earth, and peace, usually, and unity. That depends. And so he's trying to get you to read into what he is guessing, and we're doing it here as well. Now, he's transmitting it to you. We're doing fast intuition. Why? Because if the shiznit ever did actually hit the fan, then you would know what to do, right? You would have to learn to trust your gut, trust your instincts there, and trust yourself. Mo, oh, okay, I have created what we are calling chitlins, LOL, what we're calling one of them. I'll keep stopping in early in the morning. Chitlins? How are you? Yeah, how are you guys? Bentley Herschel. Good dunning, Bentley. All right, welcome. Hello, Karen, Suki, Letty B, Kat, good dunning, welcome. All right, so yeah, if you guys are new here, welcome. Please do like and subscribe. Grateful to see you all in the chat. And please do hit the bell there for when I go live. And if you keep coming back, Bentley Herschel, welcome. If you guys keep coming back, I'll give you guys a wrench. At some point there, I'll give you a, pardon me, a wrench. Yeah, I can't keep figuring out why I gotta keep clearing my throat. So the adventure continues here. The healing continues, and yeah, it's been quite an interesting journey to say the least. Here, can I get a wrench? I'm back. No, that doesn't quite work that way. But if you come back to the show, a couple of me too, Josh. But yeah, exactly, Lindsay. So yeah, the healing journey continues, and we take life one step at a time here. But so now we start looking ever so slowly because eventually the concert stuff will dry out, right? And it'll dry out anyways because half of your concert acts will stop touring. They're all in their 70s. If you don't realize that, there's going to be a day where you'll have 50% or more less shows, right? So you'll go to, you won't have any of your classic rock shows that you see. The Styx and Foreigner tour and all that won't be around. So it'll just be normal, not whatever's new. And I guess the classic rock will be all the artists from the grunge era artists. So if Pearl Jam goes on tour, that would be your new classic rock, right? Or Stone Temple Pilots, or I guess Metallica is now considered classic rock on tour, right? So there you go. So all right, let's see what we got there. All right, okay. Hello, Millie, hello, Noni, and Bentley. Thanks for shout out. Bye for now, guys. Take care. Good dawning, Victor. Good dawning. And Victor, we have our meeting. So so the only one who today after Truthwave, we'll be meeting on Zoom there with Victor as well to discuss our new show. So we'll have more 411 with you guys and with that tomorrow. Yeah, Bob Dylan, if Bob Dylan's even trying to wheel him out, right? That'll be like the Rolling Stones, the Steel Wheelchair Tour, right? But yeah. So I don't know how many years this gig would have, because theoretically, I mean, all the concerts, there's not that many modern acts, and you have to go 200 deep into the chart of the top 1,000 or top 500 to find a band. You have to go over 200 songs to find a band in the top 500 these days. So that's not me. That's a Rick Beto. But I have the exact same picture behind me. You can't have the exact same picture because it's a handmade picture by. It's a hand-me-done picture, and Peter Max. If you know who Peter Max is, he drew that himself. So it's an original. But so there you go. All right, good dawning, everybody here. KD, good dawning. What a weird morning, energetically. But so yeah, half the concerts that I'm working here won't even be around, and so next year or the year after, the concert industry is probably going to. I'm not going to generate anything here, but yeah, exactly. You get it. And then all these shows aren't selling out anyways, and they're so most of these classic rock acts are only selling about 2/3 of the stadiums at this point, or the arenas, or whatever they're selling. Earth, Wind, and Fire sold out, but they only played for an hour and 20 minutes. So I don't know about you, but if I put a sold out concert and only an hour and 20 minutes, I'd be a little bummed. Too expensive. I don't want to generate that. Concerts are not too expensive, because then I'll generate what costs or doesn't, and what's a barrier for entry based on money. But exactly. All right. So my end here. How are you guys doing? I'm gonna slow this down a little bit. We're recovering here one step at a time. We're still talking to Mom, and still we're not going to anymore. But yeah, so we're talking to Mom now, and taking the recovery of my universe one step at a time. It's my big thing now is to see what's next, because what I'm doing is sustainable for only a short. You can only DoorDash every day for so long before, right? And you can only right. The concerts will dry out. Then I won't have an event on every weeknight or weeknights to work. Joey Voice. All right, what do we got there? Mo, Tina, did you see my comment about the portal? I think I inadvertently opened one with the placement of my crystals. Oh, interesting. Favor there, Mo. All right. Kind of a quiet, slow day. All right, let's see. K. How funny lately many forms of tribal native ways have been in mind. Now, howdy or how as also known as ha ha, tattoo, larger rings and ears, gang face, so much really was still used now. All right, K. Um, Loved y'all. Hugs, Josh. Aw, thank you. Yeah, please hit the like and subscribe there. But yeah, so the recovery continues. I don't know what's next, but I'm grateful, and I just stand in my frame now a lot better than I ever did before, and we take it one step at a time. But I hold no resentment to what happened or to any of that. It's more, you know what it is. It's more of a hi, how, or unsure as spelled. So yeah, so from my end, it's more of a disappointment, like because you missed 48 years of your life, right? So in that aspect, I am. I mean, I didn't miss it, but they were all trauma filled because I didn't realize my body was holding all that trauma, and so in that aspect, it's a bit of a disappointment because I was behind the eight ball the entire time. I was like living with. But we take the time that we have left and see what we can, what we're meant to do with it. Dr. Gale was talking the other day about the elementals. They'll look like mice and rats. Gosh, I have a connection with them. So every place I've moved has them immediately. That was upsetting for a long time. Mo put extra protection around the portal. Without question there, Mo. Put up protection for sure. All right. So a couple things here on my end, and we don't see a specific person in the chat. I posted this on the Discord. I posted it on the community page as well. We are not privy as to what's going on in any aspect here. I have no idea as far as to the situation, but we're going to take a moment, separate from what we do at the end of the show with our energetics here. But we're going to Jelly. Good Johnny. We're going to take a moment though and send some energy to Chloe at Chloe's Crystals there. She posted a message that she needed a prayer in her channel, and it was brought to my attention. And then we put it on the Discord. It's on I think it's on Millie's page. It's on my page. Victor may have posted it. I don't know, but so yeah, something is up in Chloe's universe. We don't know and not sure. But if we can take a moment here, we're going to center the show directly on Chloe's energies and. Yeah. So let's take a moment. And everybody take in your third eye, right? Visualize Chloe. You can say the word Chloe and see it like that. You can see Chloe directly. Lindsay, you're a magnet. Miles said you attract supernatural things. There we go. All right. Ask Miles if Chloe's all right there, Hershey. See what we can come up with there. But so let's send some energy to Chloe and her family. We don't know what the situation is. She did not state. She just asked and it's not something we would normally see from Chloe. So yeah, there's definitely an air of there's an energy to that definitely is different than normal here. So from your end, let's take a moment, guys, if you would. Chloe sent all the love, and she's through such layers of life, all but wealth, health, and her family. All right, so let's send some love to Chloe. Thank you, Kay, and take a moment here. So from our end here, Chloe, we're going to hold you up in the highest light. And whatever you want to do to hold Chloe up from my end here, we lift Chloe up, hold her, Chloe, and her family up in the highest loving light. We hold them up to our heart, and we send them all the healing, love, the protection, and favor that we can. And since we don't know the particular situation, we just see whatever it is healed, loved, and resolved. There we go. All right. So hold up, Chloe, as you go out into your universe today. We may or may not see her in chats. I don't know, but definitely, if you would, please go to the community tab on my channel. Go to @Chloe's Crystals. Go to the Discord. You can go through there and send Chloe a message of some fashion, like, "Are you okay? What's going on? How are you doing? We care." What have you? If you would like, you are welcome to. Because it is on her page there to post. So it only works best if you react. And so he is a fifth dimensional angel, approximately 15 to 17 tall, very blue and very bossy. Oh, there you go. All right. So perfect. All right. Thank you, Hershey. All right, guys. So yeah, keep Chloe in your thoughts and your prayers today, and yeah, we'll favor. I don't know what's we don't know what's going on, but hopefully we'll see her and everything's okay in there. Her universe, but exactly. All right, let's get this cup out of the way. I'm keeping this. It's kind of a slower dawning here, so slow show, right? All right, this is Florida water. The Palo Santo is a nub, and I do need to order some, so eventually I will. But yeah, let's make it smell like Grandma's house in here. All right, so we grab that. Here we All right, so I'm going to, as you can hear here, I need to blow my nose. So I'm going to mute the channel. Much better. Thank you. All right, now it smells like Grandma's house. If you have never smelled Florida water, it's got this sweet kind of smell to it. And thank you. And yeah, exactly. All right. That's much better. So yeah, if you ever sit in the energy of Florida water, it's kind of the same as Palo Santo or sage. I'm more like sage than Palo Santo. You can spray it over yourself. It'll, as it comes down, it'll cleanse the aura, what have you. It does make any room feels lighter if you're utilizing Palo Santo for sure over or Florida water if you're using Florida water or sage. But spray some. You can get that on Amazon or wherever. Miss Taro D made me some very special Florida water. Thank God it didn't smell like a nursing home. But yeah, so you get it. So yeah, exactly. This one smells like a nursing home. I'm used to the smell since my dad ran nursing homes for many a year, most of my universe. Also, I didn't smell the bear. I heard you tend to smell them first. I was surprised by that. I'm surprised you did your hair. You didn't like feel it first before smelling it. But so if you didn't know, Lindsay was mauled by no. She had a bear walk past her while she was sitting outside. So grateful, thankful, and blessed that the bear did not walked past and did not exactly. So yeah, so we're still healing. The healing still continues and shall for the rest of my universe, basically. But grateful. Yeah, the biggest thing is the lost time. Did I say toilet water, Jeff? No, we said Florida water. Florida water is a spray. It's kind of like technically it's listed as a cologne, but no, uses Florida water is used to clear energies of space, of people, reshifting energies. I'm maybe 25 feet away, but I went over to investigate, so I was much closer. You went over to investigate the bear. So she walked over to investigate the bear that was in her frame there. And so favor there, Lindsay, as I thought it was someone or a dog. Oh my gosh. Well, the bear doesn't know. I mean, I guess the bear might. But favor there. Grateful that generally bears aren't going to attack you per se, but you don't want to. Exactly. Now I've seen a black bear myself. We had them at in Boulder. I was delivering for Amazon at the time, and I came to the end of the street. And one of the houses, I had to go past it to get to where I was going. But there was a family of bears in the neighborhood, and of course, in Boulder, there's a hotline that you call because they can end up in town, and then at that point, they have to get wrangled out of town, right? Since Boulder is sitting on the edge of the mountains there. And so, yeah, so I called the number, and the guy came out to investigate. I drove on, but his job is to investigate, make sure they don't come back into town as best as possible, or tag them so they don't come in, radio tag them so they can track them, not to come into town. Now, I guess it's a GPS tracker, not a radio tracker, but yeah, not something you want to test. No, you do not want to test a. Let's see if the bears are friendly. No. And of course, you go on YouTube there, and there's all these videos of kids like doggy. doggy. And then, no, it's a bear. You don't want to touch that. Lindsay, have you looked up the medicine of your bear encounter? That's a good question there, Victor. So what, yeah, Lindsay, let us know what it means to hang out with a bear for the afternoon there, and the bare necessities of that, as you posted there. But yeah, so what is the spiritual meaning of running into a bear? Family of bears where I work called friends. Many years ago, I saw most bears ever erect pass up by see prints in snow, mud, babies in trees. Sounds scary. That was definitely a new feel. My grandfather would tell me that a bear showing up is your grandmother. Your late grandmother is showing up to check on you. Bear is grandmother energy. Okay. It happened about 12 noon, right in the middle of the day. Very protect. So yeah, so Lindsay's being all right. So that was for Kay. It was for Lindsay. It happened about 12 noon, so she's being protected for sure. So I did look it up. So powerful. Well, what did it mean there, Lindsay? So throw that into the chat there. If you have any remember with running into or having a bear run into you. Oh yes, look up bear. So yeah, and hopefully not cocaine bear, right? Anybody will see the movie Cocaine Bear? That was insane. Um, but yeah, to say the least. A bear eating a kilo of cocaine and then going on a rampage, which is kind of built on a true story, but not completely. Exactly. Bears are a thing. I have a lot. I have a video of one of them. Yeah, I've got the pictures of the bears that I was able to snag when I was at Amazon down the street somewhere. If I type in bear, it'll probably show up on my phone, but I can post them onto the channel there. But so how are we doing here? Anybody? Yeah. So we're looking for new work and reshifting my universe here. And I guess today we DoorDash. I had a mama bear and her three cubs climbing my tree and playing wrestling one night off my deck. Very entertaining. Oh wow. How awesome is that? All right, so be careful there, guys. Totally be careful, but yeah, and eventually, not today because yesterday it was like in the 60s, and last night was in the 40s. It was cold. We're just getting back to summer. Yesterday was like non-summer day. So yeah, we can get back to the park there and at least have a few episodes of good dawning in the park. But for more to do that, I got to get up earlier than 5:30 in the dawning. I'd have to get up at 5 a.m. in order to where it's dark before even the sun's up. So we could have good dawning with the sunrise. But yeah, so eventually we'll get back to the park there. But yeah, so how are we doing? I don't know about you guys, but if you're in recovery like we are, and you're finding that your universe is not moving forward, what I'm getting at, it's back to the hidden trauma, right? Finding your universe is not moving forward is even though you're doing everything in your power, right? So, all right, so let's work with gratitude, grateful. So if your universe isn't moving forward and you have an inkling of something, don't dismiss that, guys. There's lots of, as we clear our levels, is going to get to a point where a lot of us, not all of us, and not everybody's situation is different, but there may be something that you got to clear or that's coming up, and you're not exactly sure what it is. For myself, it started with the panic attacks coming up. I'm confused that Lindsay is the magnet, not Amanda. Well, Amanda, please email me, Lindsay, if you want to learn more about being a magnet. You can hit me up too. Oh, awesome, awesome, guys. With many kittens, ahaha. I think even in Lenormand, Bear's grandmother energy. I have to double check. I could be thinking something else. Aneurysm, favor. Aneurysm brain. Lil Spooky, favor, welcome. All right, so all the new ones here, welcome, guys. If you're new here, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. We do this on the daily, Monday through Friday, at the same time, at the same channel, 6 a.m. my time, 8 a.m. East Coast, 5 a.m. if you're on the West Coast. And so good dawning to you. But we work with energy here today. We're going to do some fast gratitude. Then we're going to clear the deck for today, for the rest of the week, and we're going to set some intentions for the rest of the week, the second half of the week. For today, and then By then, it should be about time to close it out. Victor and Millie, I know you guys are both there. I will see both of you guys in the Zoom call directly after Truthwave and I'll send out a new link. I think the link's expired, but I'll send out a new link. So check your emails. It'll just say link for after Zoom, link for Zoom after Truthwave as the subject. All right, guys. So from my end, what we've been doing is gratitude, and really we're working on fast, intentional energies, right? So we're grounding on fast gratitude. Why? Because gratitude, if you carry gratitude with you and you do it, we're doing a daily gratitude list, basically. So from your end and mine, if we're carrying gratitude in our frame, then we're open for more in our universe. If we're telling our universe we're grateful for something, we're telling the universe we want more of that. And the energies of gratitude are what changes not only my universe, your universe, the greater source field, and everything else. Like, I am grateful that nothing has kicked off on this. Nothing of what's going on has really turned into anything. Exactly. There you go. Gratitude. We hold that gratitude in our heart and in our frame. We live it and step into that gratitude. We vibrate that gratitude. The universe vibrates it back. And for myself, in 2019, I had a minor Kundalini awakening. And yeah, so I was in a kind of the same situation I'm in now, but a little bit different. And I had a almost better or worse, but so I had a minor Kundalini awakening. Everything vibrated out of it, but I grounded into gratitude. One day I woke up and just found that I was extraordinarily grateful, and I don't know why, and I'm not complaining. But so yeah, about a week later, I'm crying on the couch, and I'm vibrating like a bell, and I had a Kundalini awakening, and then my universe did make a huge shift. Otherwise, I'd still be deep in the heart of Denver instead of out here in Longmont. And so everything kind of shifted in my universe. There we go. That's probably better. Everything kind of shifted in my universe, and from my end then and your end, had the blinds open, so it's cross light. And so I don't know if it's shifted for the better at the moment. And so from your end there, can you ground into gratitude in your universe, and what are you grateful for? And so let's grab those pens if you don't, and some paper. If you don't have pen and paper, that's fine. You can put it in the chat. You can say it out loud. You can put it on the sand on the beach, whatever works for you. You can cold stone chisel it if you want from the Flintstones. Whatever works for you. But grab your pen, grab your paper, and let's do some fast gratitude. So what are 5 things that you are grateful for? We've been doing this on the daily this week. We're going to continue this for the unforeseeable future, and continue with the gratitude. And hopefully in the weekends, you're doing gratitude on your own. So take a minute, and we're going to take literally 60 seconds here in just a second to write down some gratitude, and maybe less than a minute, but write down some gratitude. So from your end, what are 5 things? And it can be the same list each time. I'm going with what I feel in my space at the moment. Feels like a cloak until the time is right. So from my end to yours, what are you grateful for? Grab your pen, if you have one. Grab your paper, if you have some. Or don't. You can put it in the chat just as well. 5 things, fast gratitude. Ready, guys? 1, 2, 3, go. All right. So I wrote 5 things that I am grateful for. And yeah, and we do this on the daily. Why? Because it leaves us with an energy of gratitude. It leaves us with an attitude of gratitude, and it centers us into being grateful, being able to see further into our universe, see that gratitude, see where we are looking to go, and vibrating into that, even if it's not in front of us. If we can be grateful for what we don't have, trusting in our universe, that's where the shifts really come in. All right, Mel. Around 5 a.m., a store rolled in Hershey, and I watched lightning strike 2 times across from my house. Oh, favor. The second one hit the top of the building and killed all the power for about a half an hour. Oh man, favor. We've even had storms out here in Colorado, and that's not common. I'd mentioned that we haven't had a decent storm in I don't know how many weeks or years really since I've been out here, and so the universe must have heard me because we've had a couple of rather heavy thunderstorms the past couple of days here. So yesterday afternoon it stormed like crazy, and grateful. We had hail and all that. So from my end, what are you grateful for? I put down, and whatever you're grateful for, if you can put that into the chat, gratefully, that would be blessed. For myself, I'm grateful for love, purpose. Not having a purpose on this planet is holy hell. People in my and I've been through that. Having physical people in my universe. People physically in my universe. I'm grateful for healing and healing from it, and we know what it is, right? I don't want to give any more labels, but healing from it. All wet here too. Was just raining. Oh, favor, Millie. Currency, flow, choice, money. So same thing, right? So I'm grateful for currency, flow, the choice of currency, the choice that currency, flow, or money brings into my universe. And no, I can say that, but the question is, when you say you're grateful, are you actually being grateful and feeling that? Like, I'm grateful, I have enough to cover what I need. I'm grateful for what is in my frame. I'm grateful for what I need to cover. What I need is there for me. Being alive, use of my hands and my feet, my kids and grandkids. Blessed. And Hershey has generally the same thing every day, and having that grounded in is amazing. Mine shifts on the daily here. Love, purpose, and people and currency are generally always there. It's kind of shifting around. All right, I'm grateful for being me. Ooh, come back. Grateful for being for currently having the best dog in the universe. There you go. Time, kitty love, my neighbors, gray weather, art supplies. Awesome, 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 Karen. Grover and I came for 2 months deep in the Green Mountains in 2021. Poured rain. I slept in the van, woke up in the night only to see a large dark figure. It was a large bear looking at, oh my God, looking at us. Favor there, play love remembered. Lindsay, I am grateful for the sunny buttercups, grounding energy, my delicious coffee, the birds tuning me up, and this supportive community. We love you, Lindsay. I was just seeing that you weren't here, saying that you weren't. Yeah, Millie's here. Grateful. She's busy, but she's here. And I am grateful for my children, for every day, for celebrations, endings, and new beginnings, love, nature, and friends. Beautiful, Millie. I was doing school drop off, Lindsay. Pamela. All right. Anytime you see a dark black hole in woods, it's probably a bear. Favor, yeah. If you're looking into the woods and you see a black spot, it easily could be a bear. But hopefully grateful it's not, right? So yeah, if you ground into gratitude there, and really, if I take this list here and ground into it, I have love. You guys are all here. I have a purpose. I'm sitting here right now. Do I have people in my physical universe? That one we got to work on. Am I healing from it every moment of every day? And currency. Do I have currency? I have more in the bank than I've ever honestly had. In my long-lived universe, at this exact, even with my rent coming out today, is still more in the bank than I've generally ever had. And a lot of that is due to you guys helping with the GoFundMe, which has not been spent. So grateful. It's funding me to get out of here, and it's sitting there in the bank. So grateful. And if you do want to help with the GoFundMe, it is on my community page. I am grateful for every dime and every penny that is found and placed in that account. At this point, it doesn't look like I'm going to be paying off the $2,500, but come December, November, we get out of here. Not that the Colorado's not a great spot or anything else, but sometimes, and I don't know about you guys, you ever get somewhere and it's like you're just knowing. It's not even a knowing, it's like an internal gut. Like, I'm not supposed to be here anymore. This is not, I got to get out of here. This is not me. Something's not, I'm no longer aligned. First time the watch out moment, watch out moment, thought, haha. We walked each other to cars at the job was called Friends and Bears Outside It. That is excellent. Thank you, Karen. Chloe. All right, so Chloe's in the chat, and we don't know, Chloe, we love you. We don't know, if you want to tell us what's going on in the chat, we would be grateful. If not, we send you the biggest love, Chloe, and the biggest healing, the biggest protection. We don't, like I said, we don't know what's going on, but we love you there, and we saw your post yesterday, and that's where we spring into action as a family here, and we lift each other up. So, Chloe, we are grateful to see you here. And we love you, and whatever is going on in your universe, we send the biggest healing, the biggest protection, the biggest love, all the angels we have, and all our dragons and hugs and everything, and the kitchen sink, right? We're going to send the kitchen sink edit as well. But we hold you up in the highest loving light there, Chloe, and whatever the situation is, may it be healed, may it end in a positive way, may it fizzle out, whatever it is in that aspect. All right. Grateful to see you here. But so from my end, if I look at the gratitude list, always the best, most fabulous, highest timeline for Chloe and her family, of course, and her crystal shop too. All right. So yeah, if I really ground into it, a lot of these things that I'm putting that I'm grateful for are already here in my universe, and I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for, I may not have physical love, like nobody's hugging me. I'm not getting a hug today unless somebody wants to. Yeah. Unless you want to come down to Colorado and give me a hug, and that generally doesn't happen at all. Days, weeks, months, in some cases, right? But love. So yeah, so I can ground into, you guys are all love you guys. There's the love, right? So I thank you, Lindsay, for showing that I have love, right? Purpose. I'm sitting right here. So purpose-driven life. I don't have that either, Josh. Chloe. Exactly. Yeah. I hear you. A lot of us are in the same boat, but in different spots. Like Chloe with myself, Scott. A lot of us. Millie, we're all in the same boat, but our boats are all scattered about. So purpose, right? So maybe we hit the lottery, right? And then we buy property, and then we don't have to be alone. But for some reason or another, there's reasonings for things. But the healing from it, right? So I'm healing on the daily. So I'm grateful to be healing, and then grateful for currency and flow. And like I said, more currency in the bank, more flow than I don't know about flow, but at least there's more currency in the bank than I've ever had in my ever loving universe. And for that, King Smet, good dawning. For that, I'm grateful beyond all words. Like I said, if you want to help to alleviate some of the cortisol from my universe and propel things forward, yeah, welcome to the new people coming in. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell as we ramble like this on the daily, Monday through Friday here. But yeah, you're always welcome to hit up the GoFundMe, guys. But we did finally get paid from Mr. Potato Head, and Favor. And I'm only going to state this, and you guys can take it for what it is. He fired his entire kitchen staff, right, after he went to Vegas. He got rid of all of his kitchen staff, and then he turns around, and the next day he was closed again. This was on Friday he fired us all. And then he said, "Oh, pay us," and he didn't. And then Monday comes around, and his front awning collapsed. It's all concrete, right? Like one of the A-frame awnings. It is Colorado, so everything's an A-frame. And so the awning collapsed and landed in front of the store's door. And so he had to remain closed one more day. And so he had to be closed Monday to clear it and to make sure the building inspector, all that. Absolutely love Lottie's piano up. Oh, yes. So check out Lottie's piano up without question. Lottie, if you're checking out Lottie's channel there, check out all her piano updates there. But yeah, she's going to give you an amazing song generally on the daily, in 2 days. But yeah, so definitely check out Lottie B there for your musical interlude. But yeah, so he's closed, and I guess he's not seeing the karmic, the connection, right? There's always energy connection. So he's getting karmic with us and not pay. I'm just grateful that my universe loves me. I'm not really looking for retaliation in his universe, but at the same time, it was interesting to get a picture of him hemming and hawing about paying us, and then telling us that his the front of his store collapsed and he can't be open. He's open today, I'm sure, but it doesn't matter. But we did get paid, so we can clear that energy out. and I'm grateful, but the more flow, right? And so now it's a gratitude for what's next. So I'm going to start shifting things around. You can be grateful for what's not. In There we go. They'll lift us up where we belong, where the eagles fly on the mountain high side. Um, there we go. All right. So the small channel, we'll put Lottie B there as the small channel for the rest of the show here. So, which wasn't very long. So subscribe to Lottie there, and definitely check out her channel there for your musical interlude. And of course, Ellen as well. We haven't seen her in a minute, but Ellen as well. Ellen Mendenhall. There we go. And her singing as well, her karaoke. But yeah, so new. So now we're going to start grounding into what's not. We're going to be grateful for what's not in our frame, like a new gig, right? So grateful, and you can do that. You can be grateful for what is not physically in your universe yet. By being grateful for what isn't there, it sends energies out that you're already noticing that it is there, right? You're telling the universe, wait, I'm grateful for this, but the universe is going, wait, it's not there. How can you be grateful? You know what happens though? If you start getting grateful, here's the key. If you start getting grateful for what isn't in your universe, what has to happen? If you can maintain gratitude, like I'm grateful for that what at my purpose, that I earn currency, however that is, currency, flow, monies come to me, however that's meant to. But it's part of my purpose, right? I'm in my purpose. So there we go. So I'm not saying I have to go get another job or anything else, or I don't know. But I'm grateful that there is a flow of purposeful currency monies into my universe. It's not my job right now to ground into the hows and the whys. It's my job to trust, and it's my job to let go. But so that would be to let go, to stand into and step into the flow of what I'm looking for, right? So even if it's not in front of me, I can be grateful that it is in front of me, because we're inversion. You're telling the universe that no, I'm grateful. I expect. John, yeah, if you didn't catch John's video on Fatima's channel there, Fatima it has a channel, so click on Fatima, and then you can pull up latest video with John playing the guitar and playing his music, and it's really good, and it's an original song by John, and yeah, so it's the creative universe, guys, and John's living it by playing that song, playing his song there. Lottie's living it by playing Lift Us Up Where We Belong on piano there. Victor's playing it at 9:45 this morning, 10:45, 11:45 if you're on the East Coast. So 9:45 in the dawning of AM and PM. Victor is actually 9:45 Victor's time. East Coast time, there we go. He's doing truth wave energy meditation. So check that out. Everybody's doing in their universe. They're giving to the universe. They're getting into that. And so what are you doing? And what are you looking for? If you're not seeing what the results you're looking for in your universe, be grateful for the results you want in your universe. Are you seeing that? And the gratitude itself, by standing in the gratitude of even what you don't have, that'll be today's title too. By standing in the gratitude, it took me a minute to get into some flow here. By standing in the gratitude of what you don't have, even though you may not be physically, like I am grateful for all the physical people in my universe. And you're like, what? I may not get a hug today. I may not, I mean, outside of talking to a few people on the phone, maybe, and most likely, of course, I won't, may or may not have any other physical contact today. This could be it. And so I don't know. But I am grateful for the physical contact that I do have in my universe. Why? Because I trust that my universe will bring that to me. So I'm giving it the pre-gratitude. What does that do? It's like greasing the wheels, right? So to speak, for what you want in your universe. It's Robin surrounding me in yard. Oh, how beautiful. And so thank you for the reminder to go clean up the down tent area at the river. Ooh, nice. All right. So from my end, yeah, so I may not have physical, I have all your love in the universe. I have all my love in the universe. But do I see it in in my physical universe? Outside of the one person who I know here in Colorado who does give, shows me love through their actions. Do I see love otherwise? Do I physically? No, I do not get hugged. I do not have somebody, nothing in any, but I trust in the love that is coming into my universe. And that's the whole point. I trust in the new purpose that is coming into my universe. If this can fall into my frame and give me purpose, then I trust that the universe can give me more purpose to bring more currency and flow into my universe and to bring my physical universe into a better existence. Play, love, remember, look into goddess Hecate. Yes. Yes, Kim, I do not know. Spent a lot of time exploring the do not wants. Exactly. If you're exploring what you do not want, your universe is going to make sure you do not want it by bringing it into your frame. So if you do not want X, Y, or Z, and you're giving that to the universe is, are you sure you don't want this? Here it is. It's right in front of you now. And it's going to dance that around you. If you know what you want and you ground into gratitude for having it, it may take a moment, but it will show up. It's a matter of having trust in that that it will show up. All right, guys, let's sing a trust and gratitude here. I'm gonna work with the emerald. Let's get the cards out of the way. The most abundant stone is emerald, maybe adventuring. So tomorrow we're going to work with Friday. We'll do adventuring for an adventurous weekend. But today we're going to work with the emerald. We're going to bring in abundance and flow into our universes. We're going to see this as all abundant. So we're going to ground in. So let's take a moment and ground in to the emerald itself. See the abundance in your universe. See all the green and what it can bring for you. And of course, this came from at Chloe's Crystals. There we go. Coffee burp. At Chloe's Crystals. And it's soon to be, her website will soon be up. We don't have the exact title yet. Chloe's Awesome Crystals or Chloe's Crystal Shop. We're not sure. But yeah, if you have not checked out the video on Chloe's channel, at Chloe's Crystals, she has a video of the new website, and you can actually see it as it's being created there. And so yeah, and you can also tag the video and leave a comment about what she should title her new channel or her new website. So if you want to help Chloe name her new website, she wasn't able to drag her paid for URL over to Wix, but not a big deal. And so yeah, this came from Chloe's Crystals. You don't generally see smashed emerald in such beautiful and rare form, especially with a crystal pocket right there as well with the mix in. Awesome. All right, so let's see what are you looking for in abundance in your universe. We're going to take 5 minutes and work with the emerald. And of course, this only works. Actually, play, love, remember, there may be instead Rian, a Welsh Celtic goddess associated with horses, fertility, and rebirth. Rhiannon, there you go. That's a good song too. By there you go. All right, Stevie Nicks. All right, so here we go, guys. The emerald and you. So ground into that, however you see yourself as abundant. And here we go, guys. Thank you, Laura. All right, and as I'm wiping away, we're pulling any blocks out from your abundance. So I'm pulling any negative energies out, any blocks that we have in the collective that brings in abundance. All right. The pin message goes to your channel, Millie. All right, so we clear, wiping away any blocks that you might have towards bringing in financial abundance, people abundance, job abundance, whatever abundance is for you. And you have to title that. If you don't, then you might find an abundance of bees in your house one day or something. Favor you don't. But clear. Wipe. All right, wipe. As I'm wiping away again, it's just anything that's blocking us as a collective from abundance in our universe. And abundance, again, is whatever you choose it to be. Maybe you're looking to sleep for 40 hours. That would be an abundance of sleep. Yes, let the energy flow. A lot of us, it's just our fears that block our energies. And if you've been in lack for so long, and like myself, a lot of lack in my universe, if I've been in that lack, it's not easy to clear that mentality. Not gonna lie. You have to really step into a whole new frame and realize who you are as source creator. YouTube, yes, Hershey, YouTube's acting up again. If you look in YouTube now, it's new software, so there's no longer an issue like you would take me, and that's why you didn't always see it till later. It could take me up to an hour or longer just to post the next show, schedule for later, and it didn't work, and so they fixed that, and so they fixed a few things because YouTube has now been updated. Um, when you go live from YouTube, it looks different. There's a bunch of different things that have happened. But yeah, they may have broken the links now instead. But at least now it's easy to set up. The moment you hit schedule for later, it works. It doesn't, just 55 times. All right, let's clear, 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 clear. All right, guys. All right, we're going to ground some abundance into this one here. Financial, people, purpose. Now, even I felt that push. All right. We will do some channeling this week as well. I'll channel tomorrow. But yeah, it's not an everyday thing anymore. And we're going to seal this off here and close out. Boom. Sealed. May that abundance be sealed into you. We close this. Close out the energetics with the emerald and seal in the abundance that it brings to each and every one of us. We see ourselves as that abundance, whatever that abundance is for you. We see it in our frame and we hold that energy in all of our chakras today. So it is. Hallelujah. All right. Center to 1010. Endings bring new beginnings. What's ending in your universe and what could be beginning? All right. So let's close this out, guys. Grateful as always. A little bit of a slower show today, slower energy in me. And tomorrow we will do some channeling. And yeah, we will again be grateful and round into more gratitude. But so today, who is live? Today is Wednesday. So who is live today? Victor is live at 9:45 in the AM. That's East Coast. After that, I think Care Bear's live at 8:30. Or Victor's live, yeah, 8:45, 9:45. So Care Bear will be live after Victor. Who else? I think Krista's live with PG at noon for their main show. So if you don't watch Krista any other time, Wednesdays is the main show with Krista and PG. So that's always fun. Teresa was yesterday, and she'll be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Viviani was yesterday. I don't think there's much in the afternoon on Wednesdays. I think Jimena might be live today with Clint. If I am correct, you guys can throw that in the chat. I just don't know your guys' schedule yet. And so otherwise, tonight is Victor. And I don't know if anybody else is even live on Wednesday nights, to be honest. But yeah, send love to Chloe. Remember Chloe in your prayers today. And a nude reaching out to others. So yeah, so whatever's going on with Chloe's universe, and we're scrolling back to see if there's anything in the chat. My things will be okay. I am worthy of things being okay. Yes, you absolutely are, Chloe. I'm doing well, Lindsay. I'm praying. It's not too hot out. My AC at hot out today. My AC at the moment issues. Can be really hot. I felt everyone's love. I feel a lot better. Still need help to remind. All right, Chloe, we love you. Whatever is going on, Chloe's Bedrock Crystal Shop. In your universe, Chloe, we support you, we love you, and we stand with you without question there, and our hearts are always with you. Absolutely. All right, so let's close this out with a group hug, guys, and energetics like with the Emerald here only works, works through the internet, just like anything else, and even better than one-on-one in some cases, because there's no clash of energies. All right, guys, so let's close this out. Anisha, welcome. All right, so left arm up to the person on your left, right arm up. Chloe's clear crystals, I like that. Right arm up to the person to your right. Crazy Chloe's crystals, her prices are insane, just like Crazy Eddie. There we go. Right. All right, so here we go, guys. Left arm up, right arm up. As we send that energy and love, we take that love out of our heart chakra and we'll spin it around. It'll come through your left hand and it'll spin around. You'll pick it back up on your right hand and it'll cut right through your heart. So as we spin the love around, you're taking the love from you and everybody else is merging as one big energy, and as it spins around, it'll come through you, come back through your right hand and through your heart. So we're carrying and feeling each and every one of our hearts, in your heart and my heart, through each other's hearts. And we take that love and our hearts and we lift it up and connect it. Cling to the greater source field. And as we connect our hearts and our love to the greater source field, we see each and every one of us in an amazing, awesome universe. We see everybody on this planet in an amazing, awesome universe. And we see this planet amazing and awesome. And we're going to take a moment, guys, to see more amazing and awesome here in the middle of the east of the world, right? This world has lots of different locations, and so this one is the east middle portion, right? There we go. So we see it in love. We see those out in the east, middle east, right? We don't want to name, the algorithm doesn't really. So the I countries, where they're not seeing eye to eye, and so we see them in love, we see them in peace, we see the Middle East with a dome of love and golden peaceful energy, and we see cooler heads prevailing. We see those who would otherwise, we see them putting their fingers down in their, we see hugs and love. There we go. May those out in the east of middle there in the portion of the world find better ways to deal with things. May they, matzo ball soup contest. There we go. So whoever wins out in the Middle East there, instead of fighting it out, we're going to have a giant matzo ball soup contest, and whoever, be it from the I countries there, whoever wins can make the best matzo ball soup. They can swing it, and we don't have to go through any of this. But so we see each other in love and peace, and we see the middle of the east middle there in peace and love, and we see it protected in love and in the golden dome of peace and healing. We see each other in the same. We see each other. This is going to be a little bit different here. We see each other in abundance, whatever that is for you. We see each other in joy, whatever that is for you. We see each other in love, whatever that is for you. And we see each other in peace. We see the world in peace, and we see the governments of the world deciding to pull back from the stupidity that they are creating, the precipice that they're standing on, and the energies that they are pushing, and instead bring in the love, bring in the humanity, and bring in the hugs. We just see humanity as a whole stepping itself back. We see humanity hugging itself out, and we see humanity finding its higher calling, its higher purpose, and its higher love. We see the armies of the world dismantling, and we see the governments of the world apologizing for bringing and ginning up all this energy and bringing everybody to the precipice of silliness. We see the shenanigans ending, and we call shenanigans on what is going on this planet. For that, we say love, peace, and hallelujah. We see everybody in peace, love, and amazement. We see the world at peace and calm, and we take that love that we've been spinning up and ginning up into the source field, and we release it. Boom. And we see the world at peace, and we see everything calm. So it is, so hallelujah, so it be. Boom. Yeah, sometimes you got to make it a little, this one had to be different, because the east of middle there, we're going to see and send it love. We're going to send it peace, and we're going to send it calm. We're going to see everybody who lives in the east of middle in the world getting along, hugging each other out, and being the awesomeness that they are. There we go, guys. All right. A little bit different of a invocation at the end there. But we all want fresh water. But if we learn how to get along first, and then we can have some fresh water. But all right, guys, if you check Anisha Art's name, you can go to her channel. Fantastic. All right, so yeah, all of you have wrenches there. All you gotta do is click on, and you can go too. But good dawning, welcome. All right, stone or stones? A face is stones. All right, guys. So thank you for a good dawning. I love you all. Remember, everything you do or don't do helps create your loving, living universe. So if you're still in your dark night of the souls, you release your darkness to your higher self. Realize that most of it is not yours anyways. It's energy that other people have placed into you, which I've definitely realized. And it's not mine, so I don't have to own it. As you release that to your higher self, your cells vibrate faster. You spread out, your cells, and you step into your light body, where you can create your loving, living universe. Stay awesome, because you are. I love you, and I will see you all in the next. Thank you, guys. Chloe, we love you, and thoughts and prayers with you all day today. Thank you.